What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Giving you an update as to what's going on in the Hayden Bridge area. As you can see here, we've got 8 houses on our list. So we've got this one here on 1344 South Street in Springfield. It's built in 1948, 0.28 lot, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 1468 square feet. And as you can see here, the house has 2 bedrooms and 1 office, and then the ADU is what adds the 3rd bedroom. So you could have 3 full bedrooms in the house. They're considering one of them as an office space. I imagine that's what the county has it as, but just so you have an idea as to what this house looks like. So here's your living room area with the ductless unit in here. And let's go ahead and blow up these pictures so you can see it a little bit better. Got a little pond here. Nice front deck area, patio area here. Nice landscaping here. Got a couple of flamingos out there as well, just to add some flavor to it. Then the ADU is this here, which used to be the garage that was converted. So as you can see here, here's the living room to the main house. Little bar area leading into the kitchen. It's got a nice backsplash from top to bottom. Nice cabinets, nice countertops. Then you've got your utility room back here with some cabinet space, as well as your electrical panel. And then you've got a cool sunroom here. As you can see, they definitely love a lot of plants. You get a lot of natural light in here as well. This looks like your primary bedroom here. Bathroom. Second bathroom. So again, like with most houses, it's always better to see it in person because you get a better picture. Looking at the living room and stuff, I can get a pretty good idea as to what that area looks like. But, figuring out where the bedrooms are, bathrooms, how it all flows, it's always better just to see it in person. And this house has kind of been through the ringer. It had 2 offers on the house, and then it just came back on the market today. So there's definitely interest in this house. It's just a matter of, moving it forward. So again, they're asking $439,900 for this house, and overall a pretty cool, pretty cute house. Property taxes are about $3,000 a year. And since they've received offers pretty quickly after going pending, they haven't done any price reductions. It was like 11 days for the first offer, or 7 days for the first offer, and 11 days for the second offer. So it's always unfortunate to see offers fall through. And, with interest rates being as high as they are, and this time of year, we're definitely seeing more offers falling through. So it can definitely be discouraging for sellers as well as for buyers. So definitely something to be mindful of. And, they're adamant about getting it sold. So, good to see that they're still pulling through. Then we've got this house here over on 2619 Fenya Street. So over there on the Marcola Meadows subdivision that's being built. This is their Ballard floor plan. which is interesting because they just put this one on the market 6 days ago for 505 or 504 and some change. It's got 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 25, 35 square feet. It's going to be completed in January. So, at the latest, you're looking at January 31st for closing. And the reason I share that is because we've also got these two houses here on 2927 West Street, also in the Marcola Meadows subdivision. This was their phase one that was built back in 2021 and just came on the market 5 days ago. So a day before this one here. So they were probably aware of this one, or either they had just put on the market, shortly after and didn't see it. I don't, I'm not going to speculate on that, but for someone who's looking at purchasing this house here, this is also the Ballard model. If you're getting conventional financing, FHA, VA financing, it's going to take you between 30 to 60 days to get the house closed anyways. So, we're already at the end of November. And, if you can close within 30 days, you're looking at somewhere between December 25th, which is Christmas, so very unlikely someone's going to close on that day. And if they do, they're not going to be moving in that day. So realistically, you're probably going to be closing January 1st. So, you have to ask yourself the question, is it worth an extra $25,000 to, buy a house January 1st or to close on a house January 1st when this one will be done by, at the latest, January 31st. So, just something to take into consideration, is this house worth 20,000 more to be able to close on it, 30 days sooner? And I also share that as well because then they've got this house as well. So this one was built in 2022, also the Ballard model. Now, I don't know if there's anything like if there's any specific upgrades or anything specific like that raises the value. They do say upgraded flooring, stainless steel appliances, and I don't know if that means that they had done upgrades since they purchased it, or if they're just talking about the upgrades that were already done on the house when it was built. Because I guess it could be possible that they did some upgrades after they moved in that they didn't like that the builders had put in the house. But just from the pictures I've seen of both of these ones, very briefly, it doesn't look like there's updates, or if there are, it's very unnoticeable. Like the flooring in here looks really nice. And they do mention in here the main level has beautiful premium laminate flooring throughout. So again, I don't know if that was something they had put in or if that was something that they had requested. But as you can see here, this one's got lighter flooring in here. And of course, this is just a model version of another house that they built of this one, since this one's not completed yet. But as you can see, it all pretty much looks the same to me. So again, this one just has lighter flooring. Those ones have darker flooring. And, who knows, this one might have that same flooring like you see here, or it might have flooring like in here. It just really depends. So it just really poses the question, is this one that you can purchase for 505 and then also get, $12,000 towards your closing costs if you use their lender, worth it versus, and then, waiting until January 31st, versus buying a house for 525 or 535 and then, being able to close January 1st versus January 31st. So, these ones I would imagine, aren't offering the closing cost, closing cost credits right out the gate. And again, I could be wrong on that. I know sellers like to get the most bang for their buck with their house, which, if I was in their shoes, I'd want to do the exact same thing. That's why I talk about, getting your price or more for the best terms. And that's honestly why I read books like The Agent's Edge by Jordan Cohen and other things that give me a competitive advantage or a competitive edge to, other agents who are in the market. Because there's a lot of great agents in our community, and I imagine throughout the United States that, you always have to be on the top of your game in order to really, understand how it is to best serve your clients at the highest level. So in my opinion, if I was to choose these three houses here, I'd probably choose this one here because it's 505, so $20,000 less than this one here, and then $30,000 less than this one. Plus, they're offering $12,000 towards the closing costs. Offering the $12,000 towards the closing costs. So overall, I would say out of these three, this one is definitely the best one. And it's new construction, so no one's ever lived in it before. So super nice for that. And it also looks like it's pre-wired for solar. And it's got hybrid heat pump, water heater, and smart home package included. So again, I don't know if these houses have that or not, but definitely something to take into consideration, given that these also are both the Ballard models as well. So I would definitely choose this one. New construction, nobody's lived in it. It's at the minimum $20,000 less and $12,000 towards closing cost. This one just seems like a steal to me. Then we got this house here. We talked about it before when it was on the market, and no surprise that they went pending. It was only on the market 10 days, and they did do some more pictures as well. So let's just go ahead and take a look at these really quick. And I know that I've been door knocking and talking primarily about the North Gillum area. There are a couple of updates in there as well, and just so that way you guys have a well-rounded idea as to what's going on in the market, I will talk about other areas. And I'm specifically targeting the North Gillum area. So just so you guys are aware, I do work these areas as well. So if you guys need help, definitely reach out to me, give me a call, and I'd love to help you in any way I can. So like I mentioned, when we saw the pictures previously, it's got the 1970s lighting. Looks like you've also got a brick black backsplash, which is pretty cool to see. Cabinets are outdated. It looks like they're functional and in good condition. Appliances could be updated, countertops could be updated, but overall, definitely a great starter house. So definitely your standard ranch style home. Here's your primary bedroom here. Got a nice deck area as well, covered patio area for grilling. I don't know if that's a cold plunge or not, but that would definitely be a great spot to put a cold plunge. Maybe on the left side of the door, that way it's not blocking it. But overall, well-maintained house, really cute house. Definitely a great starter home for someone who wants to be in the Hayden Bridge area around the $350 price range. Ductless unit in the primary bedroom as well. So again, overall, a really, really cute starter home. And then we got this house over here. This is the Azalea plan. It went pending after 24 days on the market. And I'm definitely learning as I'm watching these. The builder updates the price that they end up selling it for once it goes under contract. So this one just went under contract 2 days ago for $419,995. And so we'll have to see if that one included closing costs or not. They do mention it here, but always great to see that, people are still buying houses in the market today, since there's a lot of people who are saying that, people aren't buying because of interest rates. And while that may be true, there are still people who are purchasing in this market, especially since you can get the closing cost credits from the builders that then can help you buy down the rate, do a 2-1 buy down, all that good stuff. That way you're not, getting a loan at 7% and you're getting a loan more at 5.25 or something along those lines. So then we got this house here. This is their Amber model, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, went pending after 14 days on the market for $424,995. So again, not a very long time on the market. Looks like they originally started at $429,995 and then did a price reduction shortly after being on the market, which I'm definitely seeing, as well as over in Lowell, that they're being more proactive to do some price reductions to get the houses sold so they can continue to keep building new homes for people who need them and also get, the subdivision over there completed, which is always nice to see. Then there's this house over here on 2496 Debra Drive. It was only on the market for 2 days before receiving an offer and then selling. And as you can see here, they originally started at $419,995 and then sold for $412,000. So this is definitely something that's interesting to me is, cash buyers are definitely looking for a deal. And since they're able to close pretty quickly, it only took 18 days. They don't have to worry about appraisals. They don't have to worry about inspections, anything like that. They can still do it at their own discretion, of course. But, as you can see here, the cash buyer came in about $8,000 less and was able to get the house because they're just cash is king. And I know I talked about another house in a previous video, and we saw the exact same thing where it was listed for $640 and somewhere around there. I'm pretty sure it's $640, and a cash buyer came in at $600,000. And again, I'd love to be a fly on the wall for the negotiations on that one, but cash buyers definitely know that cash is king, and this is the perfect time to get houses for a little bit less, just because of the way interest rates are, as well as less buyers because of that, and also this time of year. So that's everything for the Hayden Bridge area. Again, if you guys have any questions, reach out to me, DM me on Facebook, Instagram, give me a call, shoot me a text at 541-515-9149. Always happy to help, and I'm here to serve you guys. So I'll talk to you soon.